Well, hello again, Stephen Veronica Kibler here, and today we're going to go to El Primo. This is a restaurant, Mexican restaurant, that was recommended to us by one of our viewers.
Yes, we're going to go check out El Primo, which is located on Cate Rd in Sevierville, Tennessee, and we'll have the address for you in the description box. And this is a grocery store and eatery with a menu of traditional Mexican dishes, and they also have a butcher shop in the store. So let's go over here and try it out. This is some landmarks to help you find.
Yeah, it's right off the Parkway there, next to the I want to say Carl's Jr., but it's Hardee's out here.
Hardee's out here in Tennessee. Yes, Carl's Jr. in California.
Yeah.
So it's in this nice little shopping center. It looks like it's somewhat of a newer shopping center. We noticed the parking lot looks very brand new and clean, so it's very nice. So thank you to our viewer who recommended it, because we were looking for another area to go in and find some Mexican products that we cook with.
Yes.
And here's a look at their menu, and it's they have your traditional plates, which come a lot of them with rice and beans.
Yeah, I would say this is more on the authentic Mexican
Authentic,
scale.
the kind you very low key.
Yeah,
not fancy.
Not fancy or anything like that.
Just come in, and if you're hungry, you have some good Mexican food. But these are very traditional dishes. They have the chile rellenos. They have grilled chicken with vegetables. Let's see. A lot of them, like I said, come with rice and beans. They have la steak a la mexicana. And they have fajitas. And they have Texas fajitas.
Big difference.
They have a Mexican mole de pollo.
Yeah.
And some bistec. It looks like marinated in a sauce. They have costillas, which are the pork ribs.
Okay.
Barbacoa. It's a beef, meat seasoned, cooked, and slow roasted. Flautas, the pollo, which are chicken taquitos. They have enchiladas. And they have
some soups.
They have the soups, yes. They have a beef soup. It looked like it had a lot of vegetables in it. They have a chicken soup as well. They have comes with a chayote squash. I like that.
They have menudo.
And that's interesting. They serve it on weekends only, just like in Mexico.
Yeah.
A lot of restaurants in Mexico serve the menudo just on the weekends. So I'm not really sure why. And they have the Mexican beverages. They have your traditional street tacos and your choice of meat. So this is the tacos. They come with homemade or handmade tortillas. They have quesadillas. They have a huarache, a large foot-long handmade corn tortilla stuffed with cheese, avocado, and your choice of meat. They have sopes. They have gorditas. And Steve likes tortas. Yeah, so Steve likes the Mexican tortas.
Yeah, those are Mexican sandwiches.
Sandwiches on traditional Mexican roll. They have tostadas. They have chilaquiles. And they also offer huevos any way you want them. So that's more of a breakfast item. But here are the Mexican beverages besides the Mexican fruit waters that they offer. And I like this brand, the Jarritos. That's usually one of my favorites. And I'm
having the sangria.
The sangria.
Which is a grape soda pop. You know, not the wine.
You like that grape flavor soda.
I do. I like grape soda pop. Yeah. It's one of my favorite Mexican drinks, that comes from Mexico. Very refreshing.
and today, and it's kind of funny, they have the bottle opener at the table so you can open your own drink.
Yeah.
And I'm going with the grapefruit flavor today. In Spanish is pomelo flavor. It's very it's like grapefruit, like a lime flavor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just love that citrusy flavor with my Mexican food. Very refreshing.
Yes, it is, huh?
And I ordered the sopes, so I'm gonna go ahead and have a chicken sope and a barbacoa sope. Barbacoa is a beef that's been marinated and slow cooked, and they come with on a thick homemade cornered masa patty, topped with queso fresco, which is the Mexican cheese, lettuce, tomato, avocado, and Mexican style sour cream. And they also have the Mexican salsas on the table. And one is the green they make it with the tomatillos, and the other one is the red, which is made with the arbol jalapeno, or not jalapenos, but dried chilies, the red
dried chilies.
Mm-hmm. And those are usually pretty spicy.
Mm-hmm. And that was a very spicy.
But
like if you go here and you grab the reddish looking one, man, that's spicy.
But here it's look at the sope, and the tortilla was very tender. It was handmade fresh, so that was very delicious. And it comes with a lot of the beef, the shredded beef, and that shredded beef was very flavorful. Mm-hmm. It has that bay leaf flavor. It's been slow cooked in, very delicious. And that lettuce and the tomatoes just make this kind of like almost like a taco salad flavor, just very, very refreshing and hearty. And it also comes with avocado. I love avocado, especially fresh avocado.
Looks like you're having a little troubles there keeping it on the fork. Yeah.
It's a big bite.
Yeah, it is. And you want to get all the different flavors.
Oh, you know. I do, yes. Yeah. All mixed together. Yeah. It's a really good combination.
It looks like you got to order a rice on the side.
Oh, yes, I did. I did order rice on the side as well.
Yeah, because it didn't come with rice, right?
It didn't. No, the sopas don't come with rice, but I like rice. Mm-hmm. So it's difficult for me to pass up rice when we go to a Mexican restaurant. Yeah. And the rice is very light and fluffy and very flavorful. It has really good tomato flavor with whatever seasoning they use. It was very, very delicious. And they also bring you the cilantro and the onions. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you can do your own toppings.
Yes, if you want to put that on your tacos or anything else. Mm-hmm. And this is, again, very traditional way of, ordering Mexican food, especially street tacos.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where they have the salsas on the table and they bring the cilantro and onions. Yeah. And this is the chicken one. The chicken was marinated in some type of like a tomato seasoning, and it's breast. So it looks a little dry, but it had really good flavor. But that's the only reason why it looks a little bit dry, is because it's the breast.
Yeah, it's the breast meat dries out quicker.
It dries a little quicker, but it was still very delicious. And again, it comes with the lettuce and the tomato and avocado, and I sprinkle some of that lime juice, which gives it that citrus fresh flavor. Very good. I love sopes.
Yeah, it's a nice dish and all that.
Especially when they hand make the masa, the tortilla, the thick tortilla. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, like when I make them at home, I deep fry my tortilla, but not every restaurant does that. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go ahead and try this, a really hot sauce here. And I was kind of wondering if it was going to be hot or not, but here I'm cutting up that delicious fresh tomato. And I love that Mexican cheese, that queso fresco. Oh my goodness, it's so light and creamy.
Yeah.
I love Mexican cheese.
This is the type of cheese that we prefer, as opposed to that runny white cheese that
I don't.
that some trendy, like
yeah.
the Tex-Mex type places
I don't
serve.
like that
Yeah.
white runny cheese.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of it.
Yeah.
And I don't so much care for the shredded cheese that some restaurants use on their beans, but this is what I like. This is your traditional Mexican style cooking.
I call it more of a crumbly cheese.
And this is this is the queso fresco.
Yeah, it was a little spicy, huh?
That was good.
Yeah.
That was a really spicy sauce. So yeah, if you're wanting something spicy on your dish, definitely use that red sauce.
Now the rice helps kind of cool down your tongue when you bite into something spicy, huh?
Yes, it was very good.
Now here's my tacos, and I got al pastor, carnitas, the barbacoa, and the tripas. Now tripas, if you don't know what they are, it's tripe or intestines. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's something that's really good.
The tripes have a buttery, creamy flavor, and then we usually ask that they do
make them crispy,
fry them extra crispy, and so then they get a little bit of a crunch, kind of almost like a carnitas.
Mm-hmm. Now this is my al pastor. It's a pork product, and it's kind of like a barbecue, but it has pineapple and all that stuff. Pineapple juice or pineapple in it, and it's one of my favorite meats for tacos. And they were very good. And I added the onion and cilantro to it. It didn't come out to the table that way. I added it. And this one here is the barbacoa, I believe. Yeah.
That's the carnitas.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well, the carnitas one, I really thought it was good. A lot of, Tex-Mex type restaurants around here, they serve their, it's basically a pulled pork, the way they serve carnitas. And carnitas is really a little bit more, it's like pork shoulder with, like parts of skin and all that in it. Mm-hmm. If you get a traditional carnitas.
Yep.
And this was more the traditional style. It was good. I liked it that way.
This is the barbacoa.
And then the barbacoa, it had that. It was a beef, and it had a marinade in it. And it was probably, of all the 4 tacos I got, it was probably my least favorite. It had the flavor. There was an aftertaste that I don't know if it was the bay leaf or something, but there was something in the sauce of it that.
I liked it. I thought it was really good. Yep.
I still think mine was different than what was on your sopes. Because mine had more of a sauce, where yours looked a little drier.
Oh, okay.
Now this is the tripas here, and oh my goodness, this is like having a bacon taco. I mean, that's the best way I could explain it. Mm-hmm.
Because the tripes takes on the flavor of bacon when you fry it and make them extra crispy the longer you cook them on the grill or however they cook them. So
so if you like a bacon, which most people like bacon,
it has like a bacon flavor, but at the same time as you're eating it, it's got a little bit of a, in my opinion, buttery, creamy flavor.
I mean, and it does. I mean, it's all these flavors wrapped up into, and it's an amazing taco. I mean, it may not sound appealing, but oh my gosh, it's good if you ever eat them.
But I like to order them extra crispy.
Yeah.
Because I just like that crispy texture on them.
Yeah.
Instead of a chewy, rubbery flavor or texture. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's definitely an acquired taste, and but if you want authentic Mexican dishes, this is the way they serve it in Mexico and California, and
this is the traditional way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's what they call street tacos. My grandma used to make handmade corn tortillas, so It just, when we have these homemade tortillas or handmade tortillas, it really takes me back. I always think of my grandma because she used to make them from scratch.
Now, see, that's the skin meat that I was talking about. Kind of like if your pork rind, and for lack of better words.
Yes.
It's pork rind. It's what it is. You know. So you got the pork rind in there, along with the pork shoulder, and oh my gosh, that's a good taco.
So yeah, I liked my food very much. And here we're going to take a walk around the store, and we were really glad to find a lot of the spices that we cook with. They have a produce area with a lot of the traditional items we look for, and then they have piñatas for the birthdays and Christmas celebrations. So
if you don't know where to get a piñata, you can always come here.
That's always really fun. And they have fruits and Mexican, your tropical fruits. They have yams. They have the aloe, your carrots. Probably purchase those by the pound, however many you need. They even had ginger, fresh ginger.
Yeah.
We cook with ginger quite a bit. They had papayas. And here's the butcher shop.
Yeah, they have a really nice meat section there.
And they even have
this dry fish.
the dried fish, the snapper. In Spanish, they call it pargo rojo. And we found something that we hadn't been able to find in a while.
Cactus.
The cactus.
Or in Spanish, it's called
nopales.
Yeah.
And those are already been cleaned. All the little
The thorns.
have been removed, so that's really nice.
Yeah.
And they also have Mexican dishes. There's your comal, what you heat up your tortillas on, and roller pins. And they have the molcajetes, where you can make your grind down your spices and make your salsas in those. They have your marinated fruits for the Mexican fruit punches that are made during the holidays quite a bit. They had the marinated jalapenos.
I thought I had a really good selection here. I mean, it's not a huge store, but they had enough of everything that, if you like to cook traditional Mexican food,
Yes.
they have your items.
They do. They absolutely do. All the different jalapenos. This is one of our favorite hot sauces.
The Valentina.
And we were out, so we're going to get some of this. I eat that with a lot of stuff, like on my eggs or with potato chips.
I love it in my cup of soups.
Cup of soups.
If you put a little bit of that hot sauce in your cup of soup, oh goodness, it kicks it up a couple of notches.
With a little bit of lemon juice.
Yeah.
And a lot of different hot sauces. They even have the tahine for the fruits. We eat fruits with lime juice and tahine, or then
the mole sauces.
Yeah, and they have tortillas too.
Yeah.
They have the La Banderita brand and the Guerrero, which is two of the brands we use.
I love mole.
And we're gonna get some mole.
I guess probably your grandma made it from scratch.
Oh, my grandma used to make it from scratch.
It takes a lot of work. So
it does.
I like buying the can.
Yeah, because it has a lot of ingredients. Yes.
Makes really good enchiladas.
It does.
It's a good sauce for enchiladas.
And we like the tostadas too.
Yeah.
So we're going to get some of these tostadas. So very easy to make them, where I don't have to fry the tortillas, because having to fry them takes a while. And just buying them already made is so easy.
Have some honey.
But if you're liking the information we're bringing you, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and click that little like button. And if you have a question or comment, feel free to post it. We thank our subscriber who recommended this store/restaurant. Thank you so much. We were looking for another Mexican store to look for items that we can't find at other stores.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
They have the conchas.
They have the Mexican bread too.
Yeah.
If you have, again, a question, go ahead and feel free to post that, and we'll try to respond
Yeah.
as quickly as we can. Well,
You
thank
know,
you.
we like authentic Mexican food, and I thought this was pretty authentic.
Yep,
You know,
yep. And convenient, too. You can
Yeah.
have your lunch or your dinner and then do a little bit of shopping. So that's really, really nice. I like that. And they offer all the different types of Mexican cookies, too. I grew up with a lot of these brands. So, very familiar. And the Mexican candy, too. So
brings back memories.
it
Doesn't
does when I look at this. Oh, my goodness. All the candy I used to eat when I was a little kid.
it? Yeah.
But we thank you so much for joining us. And we hope that you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks for watching, everyone.